live.
And your mic is unmuted.
And my mic is unmuted. This is for you.
No.
Did you want to change responsibilities this time? Do you want me to call the numbers and you?
Oh, my bowl.
That's your bowl.
But
Okay.
it's here.
Welcome, everybody. Welcome back to mine and Henderson's talk show. Bingo.
World renowned.
World renowned. It's becoming that way, I
We
think.
have been recognized by Oprah, and we also got a shout out from Joe Biden today on his inauguration.
Aw,
So that was fun.
Nice,
Yeah.
nice. I'm glad, he's looking out for us
getting
and
places.
recognizing our contributions.
Yeah.
That's excellent. Wow.
Yeah.
Well, welcome to Research Bingo, not Sex Toy Bingo, Research Bingo, where you have the chance to win $50 gift cards. We're gonna play 4 rounds, so there's 2 $50 gift cards to win. There's a Keurig. Some of the prizes didn't make it.
One. Wow.
That didn't sound very good.
Yikes.
But you could win this. You could also win a soda stream. And we're gonna play 4 rounds, and it's gonna be fantastic. And
gonna
we're
be fun.
excited to do it. And so I'm gonna keep track. I guess the first round usually we do 1 line in any direction. 1 line,
Any direction.
any direction.
Oh, is everyone ready? Is everyone ready? Can y'all let my good buddy Matt know that y'all are ready?
Yeah, let Matt know that you're ready to go.
Go off and chat.
Go off in the chat.
Sound off.
If you're watching
Roll
live,
call.
absolutely say I'm ready.
I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm ready. Just keep getting louder and louder until you break the sound barrier or something like that.
Until we can hear you
Just have fun with it.
all the way over here.
I don't know
Great.
where you are. But are we ready?
I think so. I mean,
Okay.
has anybody told you that they're ready?
We have got a couple of yeses. We got Sydney and Talisha.
Fantastic. We
All
love to
right,
see
this
it.
one's for you, Sydney and Talisha.
Jordan's ready.
Oh, good
we go.
work,
Now we're
everybody.
ready.
Now we're ready.
I-23.
I-23.
I-2-3.
Excellent.
What does go down?
You're getting there.
It looks like it's okay.
Oh yeah, we're not gonna have the same mistake as last
No.
time where you
No.
dump
No,
all
no.
of the balls
No.
onto the table.
I watched that live stream back, and that was traumatic.
You just
And that's
watched
why
that
we
one
archived
bit.
That one bit. Trauma.
We archived for the humiliation.
I still haven't processed it yet.
Aw.
G58. G58.
Excellent. Wow. Yeah, that was that took a long time to get under a wrap as well.
I dropped it not once, but twice. I-29. I-29.
Hi. 29. Excellent. So, a reminder to folks who are just, I guess, spilling into the live stream. We're looking for 1 line in any direction.
Rebecca Lynn says that Keurig has her name on it.
Oh, Rebecca. I'm so excited for you.
I'll write your name on it in permanent marker. And then scotch it off if you don't win.
So maybe dry erase would be better.
Can that do dry erase? You think?
I could try. I didn't bring any markers with me, so we'd probably have to leave for
We'll
a
do
minute
air.
and try it.
No, we'll do air.
You could
Write
scratch it in
air.
with your
No,
nails.
just write it in air. Write it in the air.
There.
There you go. It's
wow.
written. It's written.
And so it is written.
And so
it shall be.
On these 2 slabs. I-28. I-28. It's funny because I was just arguing with some religious people today.
What?
So it's funny. So I was just arguing with some religious people today.
I still don't know what you said, but I'm gonna say.
Laugh because they shouldn't need to hear it anyway. B4.
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 Ah, yeah.
O72. O72.
So So for those who don't know what we're playing for this round, we are playing for you out there, you people on the live stream watching live. You're playing for a $50 prepaid Visa. You can use it anywhere because it's a Visa.
Anything you want.
And it's prepaid. And you can use it online for online purchases while you're in isolation and have them delivered to your door. If you do win and you live on campus, bonus points if you give us your mailbox number because we can get it to you that way. And it'll be great as well.
Really quick, really easy.
Speedy. Speed's our middle name.
Speedy Gonzalez.
Seamless. Seamless delivery systems.
From our hands to your mailbox.
Wow.
Fantastic. That's what I call
Well, from
speed.
Megan's hands probably too.
Yeah.
Your mailbox. Yeah. But yeah.
Not our hands. We don't have them here with us right now.
Per se.
They're here in spirit.
Yeah.
Cheering y'all on.
Spirit hands.
Spirit hands. Little ghosty hands.
Are those jazz hands? Oh my gosh. Imagine if that wasn't close.
That would have been really early. N33. N33.
Fantastic. So we're looking for one straight line in any direction. Any direction.
Like this, or like this, or like this.
Looked like you were voguing for a second. That was nice. Good for you. Good for you.
You sound like what's her name? Who was that? Who was that? Was that?
Who?
Hold on. I'm trying to remember.
I don't know what you're thinking about. That's okay. Please invade.
Am I too loud? Is that it?
No, the machine is.
What machine?
This machine?
Yeah,
I'm like, what machine?
It's a, yeah. I guess it's a machine.
I guess so, yeah. There's a lever, there's a force, there's other things.
It's axis.
Yeah.
Matt calls it like Matt sees it.
I see a lot of machines. Look at all those gears.
Look at all those gears.
Oh, 62. Oh, 62.
I just can't get over how many bingos have happened already this term.
That's like 1, 2.
People love bingo.
1. No, wait, there was a self-care bingo the other
I know,
day.
there's a bunch of bingos. There's bingos that I don't even know about that I don't find out until like weeks later that there was a bingo.
There was a bingo.
And I say, I
Our
thought I
impact.
hosted bingos around here.
Our impact.
No, I'm just
Our
kidding.
influence. That's just your impact.
I guess, yeah.
That's just it. Almost like, you know,
It's my legacy.
G55. G55.
Many of you may be asking, what is research bingo? And to that question, I answer.
It's not a laughing matter. It's very serious.
It is serious. You know, we're here today to, 1, have fun, 2, win prizes, and 3, learn about some interesting opportunities on campus to get involved with research. So in between rounds or like sprinkled throughout, we'll be chatting with a couple of faculty members who are conducting research on campus from various departments. And we're also going to be talking to some student researchers and asking them about their experience and, you know, what they liked so much about doing research and if they would recommend it. Many of them would.
I mean, I would hope so.
Yeah, I think
would
that's probably
certainly
why
hope
they're
so.
here today, you know, that's why they want to chat, so.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we'll get a chance to chat with them. But that's what Research Bingo is for those of you who asked that question. And I'm sure many of you did.
Is this the first
Inquiring minds.
time? I mean, if they're here for research, they really are really inquiring.
Inquiring
They're
minds.
top-notch. Curious folks. I feel like you have to have a curious mind if you want to even do research to begin with.
Yeah, you gotta want to know about some things.
Alright, so I feel like they're in the right place.
Yeah.
G48. G48.
Or maybe you're just here because you want the Keurig.
Maybe. You know what? That's also a valid reason to
And
be here.
that's okay. But you're also gonna learn about research opportunities.
We're gonna make y'all learn.
Yeah?
Or y'all could like not listen and just, but
You
then
could
you wouldn't
mute
hear, you wouldn't
during
hear,
those
you wouldn't
times.
hear the numbers that I call out. Because I'm gonna move this on the table and then start doing it there. If y'all just turn away.
Yeah,
So,
you're gonna burn yourself.
yeah. So you gotta listen to everything, every single word. G54. G54.
I feel like it could be ASMR with these balls.
Probably. Is this ASMR?
I don't think that's ASMR. No. That makes me cringe every time. It's haunting.
I'm so sorry. This is what they gave us. N37. N37.
I almost brought like a little oil, like a lubricant that I have for my hair clippers.
You gotta get the WD-40.
I don't have any of that, but I have some oil for what I cut my hair with.
Yeah, that is kind of rusty in it.
But I thought what would be worse than having this would be the oil exploding like in my pocket
You're right.
on
that
my
would be pretty
person.
bad.
So
That would not be fun.
I decided no, I'll save it for my clippers.
Right.
Right.
That's a good idea.
Yeah, thank you.
That is a dangerous journey.
I literally cannot hear you over that.
So that would have been a dangerous journey.
Yeah, it would have been.
B5. B5. What if I like learned another language like overnight and just like in one of these bingos I just like started speaking that other language?
I think you would confuse many people.
Yeah.
But I imagine the language that you would learn would be one that's close-ish to English.
Maybe.
Maybe. Like a romantic language of some variety. Like maybe French.
French is. I'm gonna say my opinions about French, but
Any French people listening right now,
French is interesting.
don't listen.
Don't revolt against me.
Don't
But
revolt against me.
French is interesting. Like I studied French for 7 years and I still don't know how to lick. So
Oh, okay.
yeah, but that might have been on me. But
What about Spanish?
I did Spanish until like grade 6, and I was pretty good at it. I don't know why I switched to French,
Oh.
but I was like, ooh, French, ooh, yes, oui, oui, and yeah, that was an interesting decision. 075. 075.
So did you retain more Spanish than you retained French?
In the beginning, but then I just forgot it.
Right. I guess if you don't use it, you lose it. Isn't that what they say?
My Spanish teacher was like, oh yeah, he's on his way to become bilingual, blah, blah, blah. Then I switched to French, and that was the end of that.
Joke's on your Spanish teacher, I guess.
And joke's on him. He thought he had it. He thought he had a golden child. Sorry, bud. I'm simply disappointed. Oh, getting too real here. Okay.
Okay.
N34. N34. But maybe one day I'll go back to it. I think that's pretty nice.
Listen, you can get Duolingo on your phone pretty
I do
quick.
have Duolingo on my phone.
Oh, there you
The
go.
bird bothers me every day.
Okay.
It's
No.
like, learn your language or you're gonna miss your streak.
The bird is kind of aggressive like that. But I think, you have to have some kind of motivator there.
Yeah, I think they got it right.
Yeah. At least he's cute,
Yep.
He looks squishy.
This is a show called The Owl House, and I don't know if you've seen it before, but obviously there's owls.
Is there also a house?
There's also a house.
Wow.
And guess what the house is?
Is it a nest?
No, it's an owl.
The house is an owl?
It's
The
an
owls
owl.
live inside an owl?
Like the owls, like they're not owls that live inside of an owl, but it's more like a witch who like really loves owls lives inside of this owl house.
With her owls?
There's like a demon owl that's the actual house.
Wow. There's layers to this.
Layers, so many layers.
I really don't know what to say other
Right.
than
Right.
owls.
Right. But then everyone was like, this demon owl would really get along with the Duolingo owl. And so people started drawing like fan art of the Duolingo owl and the Owl House owl. And then it got so popular that Duolingo themselves started drawing fan art of the Owl House owl
Wow.
with the Duolingo
That's
owl.
how you know you made it.
That's how you know you're there.
Wow. Wow.
All this to say that the lingual owl is a demon. But B2
Haunts your dreams. Eh?
haunts your soul.
Wow.
B2.
Yeah, I can. Yeah, I'm on it. A person of many talents here. I can host and I can write down numbers and letters.
You're not even writing, you're like kind of typing.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
Yep.
Remember last time we had to write?
We have technology. Like,
I don't know why
why
we
do
did
pencils
that.
exist anymore?
Why do we? I don't know why we did that to ourselves. That was really foolish on our part. B11. B11. B11.
All right, we got to have somebody who's close to getting one line in any direction. Tell us how many numbers away you are. Sound off in the chat.
Let us
Do you
know.
need a couple numbers? What number do you need? Do you just need one more? Tell Henderson. Manifest this
Pull
for
it
yourself.
out. I will look specifically for that
Win
one.
that $50 prepaid visa
To anywhere.
to anywhere.
Anywhere your hearts and whimsy desires, really.
That's right.
Anywhere.
We just called B11.
Did it sound like 7? Oh, I'm so sorry.
B11. 1-1.
B.
Oh my gosh, folks, we're getting close.
Oh my gecker.
We better keep going. We better give you those numbers.
Let's go. Let's keep going.
Let's keep going then, yeah. Good call, Henderson.
I'm so glad I came up with that idea by myself.
Wow.
Independent thought. Who'd have thought? Yep. 061. 061. Why are we even talking about the demon house?
Matt, is there anyone waiting in the Zoom area right now? Okay, do you want to let the first person in who might be Russell? Yeah.
Are you still in there on your end or no? No, you're not. It's just me.
It's just you. You're the host. Is that okay? Can you still let people in? Okay.
I'm going to swing them around so that they can see y'all.
Cool.
Better chatting with you.
Okay. All right, so we have our first visitor here.
Okay, I'm gonna
Our first guest.
You.
Cool. I don't know if we can.
Apologies. I'm gonna do this. This is terrible. but
You're
this
a
is the
tripod.
form that
I'm
I'm
going to
taking.
pity
Amazing.
your triceps
I'm
after
admitting
this.
someone into the room now here.
Okay.
Have Russell here in a moment. And then I can transition as well here.
Hey.
Just a moment. It looks like
Hello.
we need to get Russell.
We can't hear you just yet.
No.
Russell's audio now.
I'm not sure. Are we muted, maybe?
Just a moment.
Sorry, Russell. We're having some technical difficulties.
Our
Just
tech
one
list is
moment.
on it.
But we've got the person who is suited for the job on it currently.
I'll call another number.
Megan also mentioned that we might have a bingo, so maybe
Another bingo?
maybe pause for a second.
Oh.
Yeah.
Who's Megan?
My boss,
Oh.
Megan Fogarty, Human Rights and Equity,
Megan's here?
3rd floor, Bloomfield.
What? Where is she?
Where is Megan? At home.
Oh.
She's watching. You got so excited. Aw. Aw.
I was like, what did Megan say? She got a bingo.
Made Henderson cry.
No, don't cry.
We have a bingo. Okay, just hold on. We've got a lot of, balls to juggle. We're skeleton crew today.
I think it was this much of us writing it last time, eh?
Yeah, but we didn't have people calling in
That's true.
from Zoom.
I'm so sorry. I
That's
might have
okay.
to have you jump in to get audio out from him. I
That's
don't know
okay.
if I can get his audio out here on this. I'm having some issues getting his audio into the stream.
Will they be able to hear him on?
I'm so sorry, Russell. Trying to get this resolved. They should be able to hear like the residual from your picture
Okay.
at the very least there, and I think it does.
I'll crank the volume then.
That's the only thing I can think of.
Retries.
Meeting disconnected.
Okay, I'm joining the meeting. on audio, back on. Oh, I can hear myself. Okay. Oh, I can hear myself. Okay. Awesome. Awesome. Okay. Let's see if this will work. Let's see if this will work. All the way my audio is all the way up, and my camera is hopefully gonna be on. Oh, there we are. Okay. Oh, there we are. Okay. Hello.
Fantastic.
Hello. Oh, I can hear you. This is great. Oh, I can hear you. This is great. And we'll see if we can get some audio. And we'll see if we can get some audio through this microphone. Russell, how are you? Russell, how are you?
I'm good, thanks.
Good. Thank you for joining us today at Research Bingo. This is excellent.
Great. Like the backdrop there.
The backdrop? Yes.
Yeah,
It's very, very fancy, very illuminating.
Very researchy.
Very neon. But yes, so I wanted to ask you a couple questions, and hopefully these will provide some answers for students who are interested in getting involved with research. So, what is your area of research, Russell?
My area of research is all hinges around invertebrates, so creepy, crawly, slimy critters, not fluffy, cute, friendly critters. So invertebrate behavior and neurobiology. So
Okay.
how their brains control their behavior, and then also the consequences of their behaviors as it relates to things like when you put a boat in the water, animals try and settle and grow on it, or ultimately when you're trying to catch a lobster, what baits might it be more interested in, that kind of thing.
Very cool. Very Maritimes with the lobster reference. I like it.
Yeah.
And so, what do students usually do in your lab?
So they do a lot of different things. I have sort of three various quite different things that we end up doing, and the result is I get a lot of students and they do lots of different things. So I have everything from students doing almost exclusively field work. So they are either out on lobster boats, dropping cameras overboard, and not going with the camera themselves. They're putting the camera on the seafloor. They get to just hang out and enjoy the nice weather, at least some of the time. Some of my students are actually swimming off the lobster boats this year while they were waiting for their cameras to do the thing on the bottom.
Excellent.
I have students hanging stuff off docks. So they hang stuff off the docks, and then they wait for the critters to come along and settle and grow. They try to see whether different things that we put on, that we coat the surfaces with, change how they grow. That's the fieldwork side of things. And then I've got students in the lab that do a lot of behavior with animals. Surprisingly, snails and slugs. We use a lot of time-lapse video. That's really important to make those interesting, otherwise it's deadly boring. And then I also have students doing the anatomy of the nervous system. So we're looking at labeling the nervous system in different ways, and then getting the small pieces of the animals, perhaps their sensory tentacles or something like that, under the microscope so we can see it because no one's seen it before. And then I even have students sorting the nervous system. So your nervous system uses electrical signals to communicate amongst all the different cells that make it up, and we record those. So yes, it's a complete range of lab to field, and sometimes using just a little bit of rope, and cable ties, and pipe that we buy at the hardware store, all the way to using $250,000 microscopes to look at nervous systems and everything in between. They all have fun, and they all see things that no one on this planet has ever seen before. Of course, is the greatest parts of research.
Amazing. So what would you tell like a first-year student, what would be the best thing for them to do if they're looking to get involved with research later on in their academic career?
Well, one, it doesn't need to be later on. They can get involved right away. And if they want to find a route into getting involved in research, the most important thing they can do is talk to faculty. So we are not scary. We love it when students come to talk to us about our research. We're obsessed with it, of course. We wouldn't be doing it otherwise. And so when someone feeds that obsession, we're really happy. And you can only learn more by having those conversations. They may not lead anywhere. It's not necessarily a commitment or anything like that. It's just getting a handle on how research happens in the different labs across the university or across disciplines. You just got to talk to us.
Yeah.
You can also pick it up if you're paying attention in class. At least I mention research a lot, right? And not just my own, lots of other people's. And pay attention, especially in science, right? It's the students that are doing a lot of that research. And so look for those key moments where like, that sounds cool. Go ask about it. That's how I got involved in research as an undergraduate.
Awesome.
I learned about something about sea sponges, and I just thought it was just mind-blowingly cool that these animals have this system to conduct messages all the way across their body without neurons. And so I just went and knocked on the faculty member's door who had done that research 15 years ago. And he told me, oh, I don't do anything like that anymore, but I've got a grad who does this other stuff. Let's go talk to her.
Awesome.
It all went.
All right, well, there you have it, folks. Just talk to the scary profs that you have. I'm just kidding. Not scary. But yeah, talk to your profs. That's what I found as a student was the main thing. Just get to know these people who are actually people who are very interested in what they're doing and are there for a reason. They're there to get involved with, right? And so,
Absolutely.
awesome. I really appreciate, I just hurt my elbow so bad. Oh my God. I really appreciate you calling in to chat with us. That was excellent. I hope that, yeah, you might get some new students asking you about research after this.
Okay, great.
Great. Well, take care. Have a great night.
Thank you.
Awesome. Bye. Okay. So let me mute myself and turn this off. And so, yeah, no worries. So we have our first bingo winner. Sarah McCaffrey, you have won a $50 gift card.
Blessed.
All right, let me take down. Actually, you know what you could do? How do we get their info? Do they usually just... Sarah, you're on it. Incredible. Okay, so folks, don't wipe your cards clean. We are going to quickly bring in... Is there another person waiting in the room here? I think Geneva might be the next person. Okay, let's bring Geneva in. Are you able to do it, or should I do the microphone thing again? Okay. So next up, we are getting a chance to speak with Geneva Dennis, who...
Hello?
Hello. How are you? Hey. So, Matt, am I still using... Okay.
Do I start my video?
If you want to turn on your video, that would be great, but no pressure at all. I'll turn on mine too, so you can see me with all of these awesome flashing lights behind me. How are you, Geneva? All right, so Matt's just getting some stuff set up, and then I'll have a few questions for you about your research with the Cody. Awesome. Good to go? Okay, cool. So you are up on screen, and so I'm just gonna ask you a few cues now. So, what is it? What was your area of research? What'd you get up to with the Cody Institute?
I did research for the correspondence of a program with the Cody Institute, the Indigenous Women's Community Leadership Program.
Awesome.
And I did I'm Mi'kmaq, so I learned a lot of like my own cultures and others. So it was cool. That's what I did also this summer, and I went into a part-time job as well until November, from May to November of last year.
Very cool. Okay, so a pretty long stint.
Yeah.
That's fantastic. And so what were your primary duties, like as a student researcher? What did you research exactly?
I did everything about my culture, like within I'm in business, so I learned about the residential schools more, about certain Inuit culture, Métis, you know, everything, like every other culture, what they did, and both women particularly, and like community development projects that were like happening in his communities and other universities that had something going on, like with like leadership schools and all that. And it's something I'm going back into within like this next summer term, and it's a really awesome job. I love learning more about it, and it opened my eyes a lot more.
Awesome. I guess that's kind of what you want when you're like getting into research is the ability to explore things that haven't really been explored before, and like creating that data for both yourself and then the community around you who might be interested in it. That's fantastic.
Yeah.
What's another question that I have for you? What was the best part of your research experience? Like, what was your favorite part?
I loved working with the people that I like. It was all online, my work. So, but I was able to, get like friendships that I'd probably have forever. You know what I mean? Like my boss, she was Indigenous. She was from Alberta, and I've gotten so close to her. I had really supportive like coworkers and all that, and I really loved like this. Like I said, I like learning because I'm going into the bachelor education program this year, so it opened my eyes to even want to become a teacher, like within those fields of research.
Yeah, so the community aspect was like the best part, not really even doing the research, but like the people who you got to do it with. That's really nice. Yeah, definitely some I don't know, long-lasting relationships, hopefully. And what would you suggest to like somebody who's looking to get involved with research? Like, what did you do that brought you into research with the Coady Institute? How did you get involved?
So I love learning. I said I'd go to school forever if I could, and I was the research assistant in my first year with Jane McMillan, actually, like the one that's in the lineup of this. And, I liked her. I did like same thing. I worked with my culture, like we did things within my culture, and did research. So it was like in my interest from the first year. So when I had this position or this opportunity to do last year's job position, I took it because it was it was something I already kind of familiar with, and I wanted to know more, especially about the program.
Fantastic. Well, thanks so much for your quick chat. Like, I really appreciate you coming in and talking with us about your experience and what you loved so much about it. And I hope you have a great rest of your evening. I appreciate you being here.
Yeah, you too.
Awesome. Thanks so much. You too. Take care.
Bye.
Bye.
You too.
Awesome. All right. Can anybody let me know if they can hear the researchers talking? Sound off in the chat if like the sound quality is at least decent enough for you to get the gist of what's happening. Because we're just trying to make do with what we got here, and I hope it's working for everybody.
We're not seeing any major complaints on audio.
No complaints on audio?
People are quick to call us up.
I'm listening to like this and not you, and it's good.
Okay, cool. So my microphone technique is working. I'm literally just like tilting the microphone down. Very technical. Okay. Well, I'm glad that everything is working. I'm going to turn my computer brightness down because if this is happening for a while, then I didn't bring a charger.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, silly me. Okay. It'll be okay. No. My computer's battery is better than Megan's, so we're good on that front. Hers dies like as soon as you unplug it. All right, folks. So let's not wipe off our cards. We're going to do 2 lines, and they can be in any direction. So we can do like a diagonal and a horizontal, kind of whatever works, whatever you got. We just want to see 2 lines. So don't wipe your cards. The next step, we're going to but you're going to win this Keurig next. The only prize that we bought or brought for you to see in person. But we promise the rest of them do exist. Trust us.
Somewhere.
They're
out there.
Yeah, they are. Well, we'll just have to go find them. All right, are we ready to go?
We got the next ball.
Oh, you got the next one?
Yeah.
Okay, let me get my handy dandy recorder here. Let's go.
All right. G56. G56.
And let Matt know if you're having a hard time hearing any of us, because we can fix that. We can make this better for all of us. Sorry? Lean into the mic.
I promise nothing. N36. N36.
Awesome. So we're looking for 2 lines in any directions. People, don't wipe off your cards. Just keep filling them up.
Keep her going.
Keep her going. That's right.
What if Sarah wins twice?
What?
I-19. I-1-9.
What if who wins twice?
What if Sarah wins twice?
Then that's a lucky person.
Don't
I don't
beat
know.
up Sarah for winning twice.
Yeah, like there's no limit on how many times you can win. It's all down to luck.
You can win like 4 times.
You could if you're having a good day.
4 times in one day.
That'd be incredible. How do you rig bingo? Do you like weight the balls? Like
Multiple cards. That's the only thing I can think.
right.
Because it is a website.
Yeah.
Now I've given everyone that idea on the street.
We just gotta cut it out when you upload it to YouTube.
It's so strange. Every time we run bingo, there's much more web access to our site. So many more hits.
I-25. I-25.
Just so that everybody can get real fired up.
There it is.
This is
y'all.
it. This is what's on the line. Exactly.
y'all.
Matt said it. It's all for you.
Is that from Disney?
I don't know. Just Kira sings it all the time. I don't know what it's from, but it always gets stuck in my head. I think it's like probably like a 90s like R&B situation.
Oh, I didn't know it existed. Wow.
No.
Then again.
Neither did she. Really.
Right, it doesn't like she
Yeah.
did it either.
She's just a wee one.
Right. Okay. B10. B10. Zip. N31. N31.
I do this for sex toy bingo, but maybe I'll do this also for this Keurig. What are you winning today? You're winning a K Mini. Ooh, a single serve coffee maker. So it makes your perfect amount every time. 177 to 355 mil. That's not perfect. I need a bigger coffee than that. Jesus. Maybe if it's an espresso.
That's 'cause you're obsessed with coffee.
It's because I'm addicted
Obsessed,
to
yeah.
caffeine. Yes, that's exactly it. I don't know if I would call it obsessed. I think I would call it dependent.
Oh, well, okay, that's worse. You realize it's worse, right?
Hey, listen, it is what it is, okay? 1 cup reservoir. You add water each time. There's no stanky water sitting around in the reservoir. You're gonna use it all up with every go you get. Fast and fresh brewed, delicious coffee in minutes.
What's
So
the color?
the color? Oh, I'm so glad you asked. It's matte black.
Goes with
Stylish.
anything.
It does.
Anything you got, it goes with.
It goes with it. Don't worry about it.
Don't
Do you
worry
think it
about
won't? Well, it will.
It will. That's our guarantee.
Trust us.
Or your money back.
You didn't spend any money, so no money back. I mean, I guess money back if they sell it on the buy and sell. You need to make a quick couple of bucks. You sell this. There you go.
How much does that even cost?
I won't judge.
How much would you even sell that for?
Oh,
Imagine if they went on buy and sell immediately after it came.
listen, I would not judge.
071. 071. I'd be like, I know that Keurig.
I know her. We'll be able to tell because the box has 2 little dents in the back. Yeah, it's where I chewed on it.
That's our safety check.
I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I didn't gnaw on this box. Let me in. Yeah, you could never prove it. I literally did not call the number. It's okay. I promise that would not be COVID safe. They would have me spit on it. G.
Like little don't call my numbers.
G. I know.
G59. G59.
Oh my goodness. Discover all of the brands and varieties that you love. How would you say that? Van Hout? Van Hout?
Van Hout.
Van Hout? Like haute couture?
Hout, yeah.
Timothy's, Green Mountain, Starbucks, and Folgers. Or you can buy reusable K-Cups if you're environmentally conscious and don't like putting plastic into the environment so often. Do it. Get a reusable one. Grind up
Dunkin' Donuts
some...
up here.
And you save so much money. And the coffee that you can get could be local, right? You could get some Full Steam Roasters. You could get some North Mountain. You could get some, what else? Some Sisaboo Coffee Roasters is also really good. I'm trying to think of other local brands. I can't. Just Us Coffee is also great. I don't know. Check out Tall and Small. Usually they have a good selection. Or Sunflower. Sunflower's also got some good coffee.
Is that the green and yellow building?
The green and yellow one, yeah, up on Main.
Sunflower, also great organic peanut butter.
Great organic peanut butter. All right, also at Sunflower. Ooh, some oily peanut butter.
Oh no, that's my least favorite.
You like
kind of
peanut oil? They got it. You allergic to peanut oil? Don't go there.
You know, it took me forever to find honey peanut butter up here.
Honey peanut butter?
It took me forever to find a
Kraft
jar.
makes one.
Yeah, I know. I didn't.
Yeah.
I've been in here a year and a half.
I'm so sorry it took
only
so
seen it
long.
once.
I'm so sorry.
And I got the last bottle. I'm like,
Wow.
damn.
Do you savor every bite?
I do.
Do you eat it out of the jar?
No, I eat it with bread.
Oh, good for you.
Yeah.
Wow.
When I ran out of bread, I ate it with tortilla chips.
What? I mean, probably pretty good though.
A little sweet, a little salty, you know? It
Why
works.
not? Yeah, awesome.
073. 073. It's just really concerning how y'all have no honey peanut butter.
Couldn't you just make your own?
That's a lot of work.
Probably be cheaper long run.
I use capitalism for the convenience, Clay.
Capitalism for the convenience. Hashtag capitalism for the convenience.
That's the only reason why I'm using the sheets. Because I'm too lazy to walk. I-17. I-17.
All right, folks, we're looking for 2 lines any direction to win this beautiful K-Mini single-serve
bitten
coffee
into.
maker that
They
I
chomped.
absolutely did not bite
They
into.
chomped into it. I can see it right now. Chomped.
My bite is much straighter than that.
Chomped.
Thanks, braces.
Shout out to Braces.
Ruined my high school experience, but they made my teeth straight for university.
Straight teeth by college. Braces.
Wow, we're getting weird today. Yeah, exactly. You're welcome, Braces, for the free advertising.
Wait till you find I'm in the anti-braces league.
You're in the anti-braces league.
Shit
Oh god,
hurts.
oh god.
I feel bad for y'all. Then again, I've never needed them, so I wouldn't know.
Oh, okay, so you just have perfect teeth. All right. We got a bingo.
Grayson Bliss is commenting bingo.
Bingo, Grayson.
What's up?
Please let them know to DM us.
DM the U with a screenshot of your bingo card, Grayson, immediately before it's too late.
Quickly.
Before I gnaw into this Keurig even more.
They can't get enough of it.
I'm so hungry.
It's only my mask that's holding me back. This thin layer of fabric.
So hungry.
You're so hungry?
So hungry.
What about a glass of water in the meantime?
Maybe.
Maybe? Okay.
This gum is not helping.
Gum does not help your hunger. Grayson, are you submitting? Did you send a screenshot? Ideally to the Instagram @theuofficial. But if you don't have Instagram, Facebook works too. It's just
Do you
a
have
little weird
Facebook?
that you don't have Instagram.
Oh, they're the same people.
They are.
I think we need to get a you WhatsApp,
Let me get a
like a student union WhatsApp.
student union
WhatsApp.
Isn't that like the StFX app? Isn't there like a message function on that?
Is there?
I don't know. I've never used it.
Matt? I have it
I'm
down.
sorry.
Is there? No? Yes? Messages?
I don't know. It's not. I didn't make the app.
That sounds fancy.
It's very fancy.
There we go.
Oh, we got it, Grayson.
We've got Grayson.
We've got Grayson.
Accepting your message into our primary folder.
Wow, accepted into primary folder, Grayson.
Let's take a look at this photo now.
Big moves.
Welcome to the club. I'm going to screenshot this because you've given us one at the time that it expires.
Shout out to Aiden.
Okay. I'm going to read out some numbers to you and I need you to confirm them to me. Thank you so much, Clayton.
Okay.
B2,
Yes.
B10,
Yes.
B17, or sorry, I17.
I-17.
I remember that number.
Yes.
N36,
Yes.
G55,
Yes.
G59,
Yes.
O71,
Oh my gosh. 071. Where am I? Yes.
and O62.
Yes.
Excellent, we got a bingo.
Bingo, Grayson. You won a Keurig. Okay.
Slightly bitten into Keurig.
Yeah, it's only lightly not on. Grayson,
Not lightly.
send your info to Matt and we will deliver your Keurig
Somehow.
within the week. We'll get it to you, we promise.
You'll have your premium roasted sunflower coffee.
Premium roasted sunflower coffee?
Yeah, that exists, right?
Oh, yes.
Yes,
Yeah, like
yes.
from the sunflower
Yeah.
shop. I
Yeah,
gotcha.
yeah,
Yes,
yeah.
absolutely. You can have that. Okay.
Are we
So,
calling in
folks,
more people?
don't wipe your cards. Don't do it yet. We're gonna play. What should we play next? Full card. Yeah.
We do have some people waiting in the lobby if we want to.
Oh, we've got some more folks in the lobby. Yes, let's chat with the people in the lobby, please. Bring them in.
So, who do we have next on our list here?
The reason we're all here.
We have Katie Albrecht and Tara Reddick are the two folks who are next up.
Okay, I'm going to put Katie in first, okay?
Yeah, sounds great.
Maybe I should get involved in research.
You should get involved in research. Hi, Katie.
Hi, how are you?
Good. We are bingoing away over here. How are you?
Great.
Awesome.
Exciting.
Well, thanks so much for joining us today. I have prepared a couple of questions to ask you about research that you conduct on campus. So,
Okay, great.
awesome. So the first question is, what is your area of research? What do you do on campus?
Okay, so I'm an assistant professor in the Department of Sociology, and I also do some programs. I hold a Canada Research Chair in Health Equity and Social Justice, and my research program looks at mental health and marginality across the lifespan as a social justice issue. And so a lot of the work that I do focuses on the cultural dimensions of mental health, and I include dementia as part of that, so later on down the life course. And thinking with resilience and also wanting to understand what are some culturally appropriate approaches and interventions that can promote health, but also support social change.
Fantastic. So, what if somebody was looking to get involved with research with you? What would be some things that they'd want to do?
Okay, so some of the projects that I'm working on are examining accessibility policies and practices. So I'm looking at disability within the university settings and how best to support students from equity and human rights perspectives. So part of that work involves doing environmental scans, conducting interviews, literature reviews. I also map promising approaches to care and long-term care. So for people living with disability as well as older adults, both in the community and institutional care settings, and that work involves ethnographic field work research, which I think is really fun. We get to go out into the field, do natural observations, write up field notes, do interviews as part of it. I also look at violence specifically within long-term care settings, and thinking about how environments are a factor that might contribute to violence. We don't often think about that. So that involves surveys. There's a COVID-19 program of work that has surveys and interviews. So if you're interested in doing anything like that, you could just reach out to me, send me an email. There's always lots on the go, projects wrapping up, and new ones starting, and ideas percolating.
Yeah, I mean, I know firsthand all of the balls that you have up in the air in a year. I know you've got a lot going on and a lot of opportunities for students to get involved in, which is fantastic. My last question to you would be, what is your favorite part about researching what you research?
The work that I do is collaborative, and my favorite part is the relationships. I think that's, I'm committed to co-learning and discovery and thinking in different and new ways, working together. So my favorite part of the research is building new relationships because it helps you to understand the world differently. And I try to create opportunities for that for any students that are working with me. The lab that I lead, the Spatializing Care Lab, is also a collaborative, community engaged space. So that would be it, building relationships and co-learning and heading in new directions.
Amazing, yeah, and you're not the first person to say that the community aspect is probably the favorite and most important piece, is that collaboration and that community building and just working with people to be, delivering fantastic things for, folks to look at and have more and new information available to them so that we can do better.
Exactly.
Yeah. Well, I really appreciate you coming in. Well, calling in and chatting with us at Bingo. I hope you have a lovely rest of your evening. Thanks so much for tuning in.
Okay, thank you, Clayton, and have a wonderful night, everybody. Bye.
Thanks. Bye. All right. Mute myself. Okay. And do we have anybody else in the waiting room, Matt?
We do have Tara ready.
Awesome. Let's bring Tara on in. Hi, Tara. You're muted right at the moment.
Oh, sorry. Hi.
Oh, that's okay. Hi, how are you?
Good.
Good. Welcome to Research Bingo. Awesome. Yeah, no worries. So, Tara, I have some questions for you. So you are, what is your area of research? What did you do as a student researcher?
Okay. So, yeah, my name's Tara. I'm from Antigonish. And so currently I am a knowledge mobilization research assistant in the sociology department. So I work closely with Dr. Katie Aubert. And so do you want me to explain a little bit about what a mobilization research assistant is?
Yeah, I would love for you to tell us what you did.
Yeah, so mainly, I get to explore strategies that effective and relevant strategies to build relationships with the larger community. So it's really about sharing research and knowledge and making it bringing it in relevant ways to create opportunities and action within the community. So, for instance, I am working alongside Katie right now to plan the Agnes Calise lecture series, and so we do a lot of work with community to get input on the way that that should be going. So it's really about mobilization. Knowledge mobilization is about making research really practical. Sorry if I'm yelling because I always tend to talk really loud to the computer.
It's great if you're yelling a little bit, because what I'm doing right now is holding up this microphone down to my computer, so it's okay if you're a little bit loud. Our system's a little bit piecemeal right now.
Okay. And also, I want to talk a little bit about the Racial Justice Leadership Grant.
Yeah, please.
So that is really awesome. I just wanted to push that out a little bit because it really gives Black and Indigenous students a chance to really explore areas such as research, and it also gives that flexibility to really do other projects too as well. Because I'm doing my current project that looks at the experiences of motherhood and Black women and activism in Nova Scotia. I've decided to research in a different way. I'm creating a podcast titled Speak, Change, and Uplift. So, yeah, that project is funded through the McKenna Center for Leadership. And that's a really great opportunity. Hopefully, that's the first year. That hopefully that will continue next year. And I encourage all Black students and Indigenous students that want to keep going in research, or they're doing community activism, or maybe they want to. It's funding so that you can continue to work on your honors or your theses, and so that's great.
Yeah, it sounds
Yeah.
like a very, I mean, podcasts are so hot right now, which is very, very, I think, great that like this information is going out in that form. And it sounds like a really fun experience to be able to like create something like that and put it out into the world in that format. Like what a, I don't know, cool skills to develop, right? With editing,
Yeah.
like sound bites and stuff like
It
that.
is.
That's very cool. So what has been the best part of your research experience thus far? Like clearly you're still actively researching.
I think the best experience has been really working with some great profs in the sociology department. Um, I would encourage you to get to know them, like whatever department you're in, because they're there really to help you find opportunities such as internal and external research grants. And they're there to really help you through the application process and the ethics part of it. And yeah, I mean, I can't give credit enough to my professor, Noreen Burberg, and Dr. Katie. Katie was just probably on here, right?
Yeah, she was.
Yeah, and like they're really just there to help you through the process. I know it might seem daunting that you're going to apply for a research grant and all those things, but they really, really help you
Yeah.
because they're looking for looking for people that are really, I guess, engaged and want to do more. So it's awesome.
Well, I'm glad that you've had such a positive experience and that you're continuing to put out really, I don't know, awesome research and awesome results out into the community, because we definitely, I don't know, there's gaps in
Yeah.
research, and it sounds like you're filling some really important ones with what you're doing.
Yeah, and I'm hoping that more students of African descent will be encouraged to really take that step, and especially Indigenous students and students of African Nova Scotian students, because I think that we are sort of not really represented in the area of research as much, student research as much as we could be. And I don't think it's because of a lack of willingness or a lack of smarts. It's just that sometimes we don't know about the opportunities, and maybe not have that, a lot of people around there fostering us to sort of apply. So I would just encourage, people of African descent to really reach out to the department heads and your professors. They can provide you some information about the internal and external research awards.
Yeah.
In the summer, they usually happen in the summer.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Great. And yeah, and like I know that faculty they've got so much knowledge in terms of like grant applications too, and that seems to be like one of the more daunting pieces, right? And like they have knowledge to mobilize on that front in terms of grant applications.
Well, that's exactly, and that's another thing. Like I guess it's everybody needs to have the knowledge, and so yeah, it's pretty exciting. Pretty exciting.
Awesome.
It looks pretty exciting there. There's like lights and everything going on.
Yeah, it looks really exciting behind us, but in front of us is just like an empty bar, like hundreds of seats just empty. It's pretty funny. Very.
Well, it's a cool illusion.
Yeah. Well, thanks so much for chatting with us this evening. I really appreciate you coming on and encouraging students who are, underrepresented in this field for sure. And that's kind of why we're doing this today, is just to, get the word out and make sure that people know that it's an option.
Yeah, thanks so much for having me.
No worries.
I appreciate it.
Yeah, take care.
Good
Have a
night.
good night.
You
See
too.
ya. It was me. I did that.
Okay.
Are we back?
I like panicking there because it's like still set to me.
I'm so sorry.
How long has it been muted?
Okay, so in case folks missed the last couple of calls for this round, full card, we've got B12, B12, and B14, B14.
Good job, play.
Sorry, everyone. My finger slipped.
Wait, was it muted the whole time Tara was talking?
I don't think so. No. No.
I saw audio bouncing and all of that.
Okay. Cool. I'm glad folks got to hear Tara.
Cool.
I think it was just when I put it back that I must have hit it.
I thought it was something I had done on the Zoom and there was good.
Tara was good? Okay, awesome. All right.
Can you tell me to
Thank goodness. Oh. All right, what's next? We gotta keep this show moving.
There should be like automatic bingo dispensers. I-21. I-2-1.
I-2-1.
Maybe that should be like a research thing. Someone making like one of these except automatic.
Oh, yeah. Maybe like a computer science situation?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely not in my realm of any kind of, for any stretch of the means, but you know, somebody out there.
Somebody could.
B9. B9.
Excellent. Good for you.
N35. N35.
Alright. Full card for a $50 prepaid Visa. Let's get it.
Which once again you could spend anywhere.
You can spend it anywhere. You could spend it on Keurig cups for
You could,
your new coffee maker.
You could like go to Disney World and like spend it there. You know Disney opened back up?
That's ridiculous. Oh my god.
Yep. I-24. I-24. Like I went to Disney once.
Yeah, I think I've been to Disney once too. Or Disney. I think I went to Disneyland.
Which one's that one?
In California.
Ugh.
Oh. Right, California is so much worse than Florida.
You gotta go to Disney parks. We're going to Disney parks.
Okay.
It's always Paris.
Paris is too bright.
Paris is fancy.
No, like literally, like the colors on the Disney in Paris, like they purposefully made it like bright.
Oh.
Like the what's the word? I don't know the
Like
word.
fluorescent?
But no, they use like pinks and like pale yellows and like
Pastel.
pastels kind of. So it's like a pastel.
Like a
look,
macaron.
kind of.
Oh.
Kind of like whimsy.
C'est dommage.
What that means, but
It means it's too bad.
oh. You know, we're gonna go to the.
It's not your fault, Matt.
We're gonna go to Nintendo World.
Okay.
No, way better.
Lego World?
No, Nintendo World.
Lego World.
Nintendo World.
Lego World.
Nintendo World.
Like Lego World, but they're all built out of switches and nothing is structurally sound.
Everything's moving.
It is a pile of switches, if we're being honest.
You know what's great about Disney? Like the downtown Disney in
What?
Disney parks, not Disneyland.
Okay.
They have like in front of the Lego store. There's like this Lego dragon in the water. And
I
it's just
remember.
made entirely out of Legos. And
Yeah, okay. I have been to this place then.
then you lied.
I did. I think I've been to both. 51? G51.
Why would you call my number like that?
Because we're being so slow.
G51.
You do it better. I don't know why.
G51.
What a jerk.
She's bad.
I'm
I'm
fired.
here talking about Disney
I'm
World. And
I thought we were friends. We were talking about Disney. We were talking about dragons in the water.
Dragons in the water, and there you go.
What about Disney? What about us?
I-16. I-16.
Awesome.
Hey, I didn't get any Legos from there. It was sad.
I didn't either. I wasn't really a Lego kid.
I was a Lego kid when it came to the ninja sets.
The ninja, yeah.
They were cool.
My brother really liked the spaceship sets.
Nerd.
Yeah, right?
And then I think my twin, like, once he stole, like, a bunch of Legos from somewhere before.
Shh, don't at him like that. He looks like you.
Barely. 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 My Instagram's private. G57. No, they want to go find him. G57.
He stole a Lego when he was 7. Go get him.
Go get him. We did get in trouble for that, but...
Yeah, true. They cost almost as much as a Keurig Mini. $150 value.
But that's like masterful segue. That would have been a master segue.
Yeah, that would have been.
Wow.
We're not that good yet.
No.
Yet.
We'll get there with
There's
all this,
time
with all this
still.
practice.
Yeah, I know. With all these bingos.
All these bingos we're gonna do. Wow.
Eventually we'll just fill the back room with every possible prize, so it's easy to say.
We'll have like somebody running back and forth to be like, what'd they say? I got the perfect prize for that. Like they're wrestling around in the back. Oh, that's so good.
Speaking of segues,
Rides one out. Oh, the liability of it all.
That's what I'm saying. Is that allowed? Is that legal? Is that allowed? I don't know. Would it be allowed? Do y'all even have? Okay, I'll ask after this. 0067. Like back home, they have these like Segway tours.
Yeah.
It's like people like go around the aisle on their little segways. I'm just like, do they have like that? Do they have that up here?
I know they have like the hoverboards, like those like those are kind of like segways, but without the. Oh, okay. Yes. Wow, Segway tours.
But I've never been on one. I don't trust it.
On a Segway?
No,
I think I've been on a Segway.
I don't trust it.
With the handles. They're not so scary.
I don't trust them.
The ones that like when the stick actually moves though, yeah, those are scary. I've never done those.
oh, those are the ones that I've done.
Really?
They're fun.
Okay. I don't trust those
I
ones.
will always swear by the fact that their founder died by driving off a cliff on one, but
The Segway founder died by driving off the cliff on a Segway that
Thanks,
he
Matt.
founded.
That's so helpful. I definitely want to do it now.
Segway trips.
I
They're not
definitely want to do it right now. I am so stoked.
You know what's got like an absolutely zero mortality rate is those boosted boards, the long boards that are used. No one's ever had anything bad happen to one of them.
The
I
ones that
think
caught
you're lying.
fire?
They're flawless, yeah.
The ones that caught fire?
No, yeah, no, not those ones.
There's
The other
another?
ones that didn't catch fire.
That didn't catch fire. Okay. N43. N43. I want to have a
I
bird.
just turned myself into an unreliable narrator and don't have the power to scare people anymore.
Lying to the kids.
Should we? Is there anybody else waiting in the waiting room? Should we maybe tap in a couple of folks? Yeah, I think we should because I gave them certain call-in times, and
Hey, who's our next person on the list?
oh my goodness, let me find out.
Warren, Kelsey,
Warren.
Warren shouldn't be. No, round 3 is Elizabeth, Cal, and Bo. Bo's calling in.
Warren's here?
Okay,
Is
great.
Warren coming?
I don't think Warren's supposed to be tuning into the. I don't think
Then
he's.
where'd you get Warren's name from?
I don't know.
Matt?
Warren is in our waiting room.
What is he doing in there?
Elizabeth's here with us.
Okay.
To swing myself around so that we can use my computer.
Awesome. Yeah, because mine's gonna die.
How did Matt get
There is our audio. We should have.
Oh my god, I love
Hi,
her hair.
Elizabeth.
How you doing, Clayton?
Great. How are you? How about now? Can you hear me?
I can hear you
Oh my
now.
gosh, I
Yes,
keep on
can.
muting myself. I'm so sorry. Okay, welcome. My apologies. This is a little bit wild here, but we're doing our best.
Good. I'm glad to hear that. The inn is always wild.
It's true. Yes. Staying true to the history, to the. Oh, sorry.
There's a rage going on.
There is, it's raging in here. There's like 2 people sitting at a table across from us, and that's about it.
Okay.
Yeah. So,
Gotcha.
welcome to Research Bingo. Thank you for agreeing to. Oh my God, there's so many people talking at me. I'm so sorry.
That's going all right.
So,
All
Elizabeth, what what is it that you do? What is your area of research on campus here at StFX?
Well, a lot of times people come to us because they are researching. So as the program for the Center for Accessible Learning is the program for students with disabilities. So we end up in a bit of a unique position because when students are doing research on disability-related issues, they tend to come to us for information. We help a lot of students who may be working with various faculty members tap into the students that are registered with our center. So if they're doing research on maybe ADHD, on employability, on what it's like as a student with a hearing impairment or learning disability in a classroom or a post-secondary environment. So students will come, ask questions, and we can help connect them in various ways to assist them with the research. And if we don't know the answers, then we can help point them into a different direction, or maybe talk about an area that they didn't think about when they were doing the research.
Fantastic.
So that's a lot of what we do.
Awesome, great. So you kind of help facilitate and streamline research for students who might need a little extra something here or there. Great.
Exactly. And we work in close contact with the Student Career Center.
Excellent.
So Jane McDonald over there, and we have a new person hired that we've received funding from the province who's working with us, Heather Myers, on what we call the EDGE project. And EDGE stands for Engage, Develop, and Grow Your Employability. So Heather is working on that side of the research aspect of things. So it's we're just trying to tap into various areas, as well as assisting people at the CODI with their areas of research as well. So
amazing.
Just kind of a gambit across the way, I guess.
Yeah,
just
sounds like you
a little
got
bit here, a little bit there.
Exactly. Yeah. So
Yeah.
what's your favorite part of doing what you do and supporting students who are researching?
I think help them find answers. I think it is important, and sometimes I think helping them narrow down their search or expand their search. Again, I've been doing what I've been doing for about 26 years, so I've seen a lot of changes on campus, and how things have grown and evolved and developed over the years. So I guess I could even say over the decades at this point.
Yeah.
I've earned every one of my gray hairs. So I think that's a big one, as well as helping them even engage in the research process, right? About, is there someone within the library that we can connect them with? That's the great thing about being at the library now.
Yeah.
Is the librarians are there and they're asking questions, and I'm like, great, well, have you talked to Lorinda about that? Or, maybe you want to talk to Margaret about that one. Or so just, again, helping make those connections, which sometimes when you go down a path that sometimes you have some blinders on, and it's not until you have those conversations with other people who may know more about your area of research that you look at expanding your horizons and expanding those areas.
Mm-hmm. I mean, StFX is all about connections. I know, even
Absolutely,
I'm not even a
is.
researcher, but when I first, got here and started working here, it was all about, knowing where to go. And I think having somebody there to kind of facilitate those connections probably makes a world of difference for a lot of researchers, which is great. I'm really happy that your services exist and that you're doing what you're doing.
Thank you. Well, we're happy to do it, and we enjoy, working with the students and helping them, and talking to students about our program and about what we do, and how we help students. So, and that's the other piece, is we have students who are pre-service teachers that will come and are going into a classroom. and may have some questions or concerns and looking for some ideas and some strategies. So after, we usually give presentations to the learning disability classes. So there's usually a lot of conversations that evolve from those presentations about students looking for some guidance and where to go. So while we're not in research ourselves, it really is those touch points and pointing students in the right direction.
Fantastic.
Which is great.
That is great. I agree.
Yeah.
Well, thank you so much for chatting with us real briefly, and yeah.
Not a problem, anytime.
Awesome.
And if anyone, you have all my contact information, if anyone has questions, I'm happy to answer them.
Awesome. Well, thanks so much. I hope you have an
All right.
enjoyable rest of your evening.
All right, and I hope you guys continue to have a great rest of yours.
We will. Awesome. Thanks so much.
All right.
Take
care. Bye.
Bye. Awesome. And can we bring Bo on next? Is that possible? I believe he's the next one lined up. Whew, everybody's keen. Everybody's here and waiting already.
Excellent. We will get you over to our rest of our team here. Just a moment, Bo. There you go. And I'm just going to reposition our name tag here.
How's it going, Bo?
Not too bad, Clayton.
Excellent, excellent. Thanks so much for joining us today at Research Bingo. Well,
No problem.
I just have a couple of questions for you. As a Masters of Science student, computer science, incredible. What is your area of research? What are you up to at StFX?
Yeah, so pretty much what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to build a software application that strength and conditioning coaches can use. So pretty much just strength coaches, rather, to automate their workflows based, like pretty much just to make training programs for their athletes based on their sport, position, and individual characteristics.
Cool.
That's as simple as I can go.
Yeah. Well, I appreciate the Sparks Notes version of what I'm sure is very intense research. Now you're I guess the little muscular man behind you was explained a little bit. I was like, what is a science student doing with an anatomical body behind them? But this explains a lot.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah,
so what does a typical day look like for you in your research, in your software development?
A typical day, there's a lot of coding involved. So a typical day, just I do my classes in the morning, and then I have a list of tasks that I need to work on. So like it's premeditated. So from the day before, I think about the things that I want to do, like in the next day, and it could be it can go in like so many different ways. Sometimes I have meetings with other coaches just to discover like some of the components that I really need in order to really accelerate the process of me developing these type of systems. So there's a lot of collaboration that I do with other coaches. I'm just getting information from them, but I'm also, and there's some days as well where I'm just putting my head down and just coding along.
Very cool.
Yeah.
And what's your favorite part about what you're doing right now? What's the I don't know, what gets you out of bed in the morning about your research?
I think it's the fact that I've just been in contact with so many different coaches from so many different countries at this point. So like Australia, New Zealand, Europe, even like different parts of Canada and in the US.
Wow.
So it's just getting in contact with so many of these coaches and just talking about the experiences and like their day-to-day lives and like pretty much just talking about their background story and understanding like how they started and where they are now, just understanding that whole story.
Yeah.
I think that's been by far the best aspect of what I'm doing right now.
Very cool. And maybe those connections at some point would lead to a nice little vacation or visit to Australia.
Hey,
who knows?
Hey.
Fingers crossed.
Who knows?
That's excellent. So what would you tell like a student who was looking to get involved in like similar research as you? How did you get involved?
Yeah, a little advice that I'll give people, because I was an undergrad at StFX as well, and now I'm in my master's here, which is interesting. is that I'll tell students that there's a lot of support here at StFX that I didn't know about until I was in my 4th year, and I'll really tell them to just really utilize, like, StFX is such a very unique place, and that it's very small, and that you can really talk to like your professors and get down on deeper things and really get like the support that you really need in order to get the things that you want in life. So the resources are here on campus. You just need to find them, and they're here.
Yeah.
I know it can be very hard to find some of them, but like whatever problem you have, you can find. Like there are people here on campus that can help you solve the problem that you're facing right now. Like it's just been an incredible journey, and just meeting so many people here around on campus, whether in terms of like, because I've gotten quite a number of grants to help support my research, and I wouldn't be where I am right now if it weren't for like my supervisor James Yu and like all the people like behind the scenes that help me get like the grants and stuff to help fund my research. So really take advantage of the resources here on campus.
Awesome. I think that's a great piece of advice. That's what I was told in my first year too, is that, you know, if you know kind of like, if you start talking to one person, like so many doors open up, because this is such a small campus, and it kind of just takes one conversation, and, you know, there's a lot of support and knowledge kind of right at your fingertips, right? But yeah, well, thanks so much for chatting with us. I really appreciate you taking some time out of your Wednesday evening to, I don't know, give us a little snapshot into what you're doing, this cool work that you're doing on campus at StFX.
Oh yeah, well, I always love sharing about the work that I'm doing. I think the more I can talk about like what I'm doing, and then the more insights and stuff that I can get from different people. So it's always fun talking about what I'm doing with other people.
Great.
Yeah.
Well, I'm glad it's a positive experience for you. It was lovely chatting with you, and I hope you have a great rest of your evening. Thanks so much for tuning in.
Yeah. Thank you so much, Clayton.
All right, take care, Bob.
Take it easy.
Alrighty. Well, lovely humans who we get to chat with all night, Elizabeth and Bo. What sweet folks. And everybody else who we chatted with, also sweet folks, obviously. All right. I don't know what the gain is doing on this microphone. Maybe Keelan will know. Is it too loud? It's okay? All right, excellent. So, we're continuing with our round. We're still playing a full card, and we are trying to win a $50 prepaid Visa. Just a reminder for anybody who lost track. I know I almost did. Is the sound okay? Oh, okay.
065. 065.
065. Excellent. Yeah, they can hang out. There you go.
I-18.
Awesome.
I-18.
So enthusiastic.
I'm always so
Always enthusiastic.
N45. N45. G46. G46.
Fantastic. So just a reminder, everybody, we're looking for a full card. Let us know how close you are. How many more numbers do you need? Sound off in the chat. Do it up.
Talk.
Tell us what you need.
Say something, please.
I need a soda water.
You do not.
I need water. Cody. Could I be a diva and ask you to bring me a water? Thank you. Please and thanks. We have somebody 3 away. Oh my gosh.
Olivia Boutelet is only 10 away.
Olivia, you're only 10 away.
So close.
Oh, go Olivia. You got this, buddy. You'll catch up. We believe in the underdog here.
Ooh, yikes. Okay. B8. B8. Wow.
You can do it.
Amy is also 10 away.
Amy and Olivia. My love to you.
That's only 2 lines. That's still 3 lines in your card. It's more than half.
That is more than half your card. You know what? I'll stop trash talking.
But 10 away is still very
I won't stop.
Anderson does not commit to stopping trash talk.
I promise nothing.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Where will you not knock this over? Probably here? Maybe here? There we go.
I-22. I-2-2. Did I have like B1 on these things?
Yeah, I think you've already called it.
Did I?
Like a while ago, maybe.
Oh.
Well, there's a B4, so there must be a B1.
Oh, I feel so sorry.
Nope.
The art
Not
of
yet.
Jaden Ferguson saying they're only 3 away and asking specifically for a number and then realizing that it's full cards.
Oh.
And that they are not in fact
What did they think we were playing? Jaden, what did you think we were playing?
Got the response, oh dang.
That hurts a little bit. I'm sorry. Do some self-care. Make yourself a tea. Get a blanket.
Get some F's in the chat.
Rock back and forth a little bit. Maybe draw yourself a bath. Just recover from that blow.
I'm not going to say nothing. I'm just going to roll.
Yeah, just roll. Just roll.
B6.
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 Reminder, we're looking for a full card. I don't want anybody to get hurt the way that Jaden got hurt today here, folks. Nobody deserves that.
Time, please.
N39. N39.
Call 3 more and then do the last bit of interviews. Just because I don't want to keep people too late.
N41. N41.
Let us know when you get a bingo. You gotta send a screenshot of your bingo card to @TheUOfficial on Instagram, and we'll make sure. I can. Oh, there's B1 for you.
B1.
Aw, we were wondering about you, little fella.
B1. I was
Wondering where
worried.
you went.
I was worried.
Thought you got lost.
Yeah.
Aw.
I'm glad you're here with us.
You were gone.
I'm lost.
It's
Like
okay.
the prodigal son. Return.
Okay. This is getting a little weird now. It is around round three that things start to decline.
But like I was just asking, but then it came out.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
You manifested it.
I did.
If Oh. Go.
N44. I was really interrupted. N44.
I'm sorry for rudely interrupting you. I was just going to tell people that clearly Henderson has some magical bingo powers, and if you need him to manifest a number for you, let us know what it is. Let Henderson know. What's the number? What's the number that you need?
7's away. 7 away.
7 away. Wow. Look at you, folks. Yahoo. Oh, dear. That's okay. I love this. Like,
Someone here is only 4 away.
oh, wow. 4
I thought someone
away.
was 3 away.
That person realized that we were not playing for the thing.
Well, bless your heart. 068. 068.
So close.
It's so close.
What if no one wins? What if we run out of balls and no one wins?
I love all these ellipses in the chat. Everyone who's telling us how far away they are all has like these big long ...
Oh. What did you just call?
068.
Oh, 68, sorry. Okay, great.
064. 064. N38. N38.
Is it closed all the way? Yeah, let's not have a repeat. No repeats here.
Oh, 66. Oh, 66. N40. N40.
And 40. Awesome. Oh, yeah, gotta readjust. Make sure it's good seal.
B. B15. B15. Have you ever watched Clayton with a Chance of Meatballs too?
Yeah.
And how you put on like the spray on shoes?
Yeah.
I always wonder like, did the shoes like grow with him, or did he just have big feet and just kept them for the rest of his childhood?
I feel like they grew with him. Because, like, baby, like, when he was little, they showed him little. He had smaller feet. Like, he didn't have the same size feet as when he
Right.
grew up. So they would have had to grow with him. I feel like he's good enough of a scientist that he would create, like, some polymer material that would stretch and grow with him as he aged.
They just couldn't come off his feet.
They just could never come off your feet. Some damn good shoes, I guess.
The socks stay up.
The spray-on shoes stay on.
The sock became part of the foot.
Oh, you're so stinky.
Wow. At least he found like at least he found like a sealant, a very good sealant.
Probably.
They used to save the world at the end. Oh, 69. Oh, 69. We can't scream. This
It's
is
not
that
sex
kind
toy
of
bingo. Damn.
The kind of bingo.
Matt's still gonna go wild.
We're excited in the corner.
And the mat goes wild.
I find myself out being a physical representation of this part.
All right.
B13. B13.
Should we hit pause and do a couple more interviews? Just since I think we've got two more folks who are waiting to be chatted with. Jane McMillan is the first, and then Jantina if she's also in there. Awesome. Just because we're going a little bit later than I thought.
Hi, Jane. We're gonna get you connected here in just a second.
Yahoo!
Have you queued up here? Is there any way that we could get you to give us your video signal here?
Yeah, Jane, feel free to turn on your video, but no pressure if you don't want to.
I can't get it to turn on for some reason.
Oh, okay. Well, no worries. Your
moment. Let me
voice
try
is
one
great
thing
as well. Oh, Matt's gonna try and
I'm trying to
finagle.
Try and fix it.
Yeah, see if we can do it.
Oh my god, you can turn other people's cameras on Zoom.
I can log off and come back on again.
No worries. I think it's normally I have an option to request you to share video, but it's not giving me that, so I think that we're just gonna jump in.
Okay.
Yeah, well,
It's past my bedtime here.
all right, well, we'll make this quick on you. Sorry to keep you waiting, but I appreciate the patience, and Let's start with what is your area of research? What do you do on campus, Jane?
Well, I'm an anthropologist. We study what people have, what they think, what they do, and really anything is possible in anthropology. We could be, conducting a study on the cultural significance of bingo, for example.
Very culturally significant, this term.
Very culturally significant. But I'm a legal anthropologist who does public and engaged anthropology and applied anthropology, so advocacy, sort of anthropology that does something, hopefully. I work with Indigenous communities here in Mi'kma'ki and in Australia, and we look mostly at mobilizing Indigenous treaty rights and cultural practices, reinvigorating legal principles, rebuilding and self-governing nations. Most of our work is collaborative, and it focuses on addressing racism and systemic discrimination through kind of critical decolonization strategies using applied Indigenous research methods.
Very cool.
So that sums it up.
Yeah. Just, just that, Well, excellent.
Just hang out.
Yeah, and I mean, I super relevant right now with, all of the conversation and I guess, failing to recognize the right to a moderate livelihood here in Mi'kma'ki. And I did see you speak on that or I guess maybe you introduced somebody at the more recent panel discussion about moderate livelihood.
Learning lodges.
The learning,
so for
yes.
sure we have ongoing projects in Indigenous health, in Indigenous justice, in livelihood fisheries, and responding to sexual violence and the cultural constructs of consent. We have several exciting projects on governance in urban Indigenous contexts, and with the Friendship Center in Halifax, for example, and in policy contexts with the Atlantic Policy Congress of First Nations Chief Secretariat.
Wow.
So we have a lot going on.
Yeah, sounds get involved with all of these things that you have going on. What's the best way for them to do that?
Well, I think there are two key ways. I mean, students can come and find out what opportunities are available by email or setting up a meeting and having a chat. But we also like to support student research. So we have a lot of students coming through the lab that are looking at projects of unique interest to them, and maybe they're doing course related work or they're doing honors work. And we work to help them apply for all of the funding opportunities that are out there through the university and also external. And we try to get students connected into our network. So we have a lot of there's the Wabanaki Labrador Health Research Network. There are tremendous research opportunities there and all kinds of funding opportunities. And it depends on what their interests are. If they're interested in fishing, if they're interested in doing ethnographic field work, we really have students involved in every step of the research. So from designing the collaborative engagements to applying for research ethics approval processes, carrying out field work. They learn various anthropological methods for collecting or analyzing and writing up. We get them to produce reports and fact sheets and films. Some students really are interested into visual ethnographies and things like that. So we try to support that here. We have the technology, except for tonight. You can't see me. I can't get my camera to. You should have seen my class. That was a total wonderful technological night tonight.
Wow.
Must be a moon, something.
Yeah.
I don't know what's going on. But anyways, we get them. So students really do immersive projects. They get to participate in cultural activities. They study political and social organizations. They work with service delivery agencies. So there's a lot. If they've got any kind of interest in that,
right.
I encourage them just to come over and start hanging out.
Yeah, it sounds to me like, with most of the researchers that I've spoke to, research is kind of what you want to make it. It's a self-directed thing, and there are often, and in every case of people who we've spoken with tonight, there has been somebody there to support these students and facilitate the research process, whether it be, grant writing or, developing a more streamlined idea of what they want to do. StFX seems to have a really robust support system for students engaging in research, and this is another example of that.
And we're really, really fortunate here, and we have a very strong research grants office, and they're just really fantastic, motivated people. And I, I don't think there's anything better than having a student say, hey, I'm really interested in this and I'd like to try this, or, doing something new, getting out of their comfort zones, or just coming up with an idea or a question. Mm-hmm. It's a wonderful opportunity. I think it gives us energy as faculty members too, and as researchers. Mm-hmm. We need help and assistance. There's, I can't do all of this on my own, obviously. And it's such a great opportunity because we work with people. We're people persons, anthropologists, and so we want more people around.
Yeah, build that big research community and get some really, really important data out into the world. So, like I said to Katie, so that we can keep doing better, we can keep moving in a positive direction, or I guess maybe even start moving in a positive direction in some cases. And yeah, that's fantastic. Well, I really appreciate you coming in and well, I guess calling in and chatting with us at Research Bingo tonight. And your phone and email have been provided to students. They can see it up on the YouTube channel. So if they have any questions or want to get involved with your office, they know at least what email and phone number to call. They might not recognize you on campus, though, unfortunately.
We'll get that sorted.
Yeah.
We'll start a poster campaign.
Yeah, exactly. We'll get your profile up on the Instagram and make sure that people know. Have you seen this prof? Yeah.
Yeah, I'm really sorry about that.
No. Just that we appreciate you being here, and yeah, thank you so much. I hope you have an excellent rest of your evening, and I'm sorry to extend your bedtime past when you might normally be hitting the head.
No, that's all great. I just finished teaching, so I'm in my office.
Awesome.
All the best. Happy bingo, everybody.
Thank you. Yeah, awesome. Well, take care, Jane. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Bye.
Bye. Okay, and then is Jantina in the house?
We do.
We do.
Have Jantina in the
Jantina
house.
is present. Okay, let's have a chat with Jantina and then crank out, another round and a half here. What's the speediest kind of round? One line?
Yes, one line is going to be our fastest round option there.
Okay, we're going to do that one last.
We have you ready to go here, Jantina.
I was like, there's
Having an issue with her nameplate. It has been replaced with yours. I apologize.
Oh, that's okay. Hi. How's it going, Jantina?
Hi, good. How are you doing?
Fantastic. Thank you so much for joining us at Research Bingo, and we appreciate your patience waiting in our fancy waiting room.
There's something to be said for the decor.
Yes. We're working on that, we promise. Maybe get some elevator music in there. It'll be great once it's finished, once the renos are done. So, some questions for you. You conduct research on this campus, and what department are you in? What is it that you do on campus in terms of research?
Yeah, so I'm in the biology department. Our lab works on understanding how insects survive freezing, which I happen to think is really fun. And we use all sorts of biology techniques, ranging from molecular and cell biology to a little bit of physiology, depending on the interests of the folks in my lab.
Very neat. I've always wondered how exactly it is that I find flies in my house in January. It drives me absolutely up the wall. And so I'm glad that we have some answers to why that happens. My theory is that they live in the drains, but I think that's probably just what is actually happening. Anyway, so Jantina,
it sounds like you didn't get involved in this research.
It sounds like I do need to get involved in this research. So what is it that students might be doing in your lab if they were getting involved with you in a research capacity?
We do mostly bench lab work, right? So you're in a lab working with various chemicals and whatnot to do our research. Everyone in my lab starts out working with me or another student to get folks trained in the methods, because most people don't come in as experts in molecular or cell biology. We work with the insects. You get to hang out with crickets. Lots of pipetting is involved in molecular biology, if folks remember that from their intro courses. and we use a range of techniques, but the goal is to, learn a little something new and have fun doing it.
Excellent. And if somebody was looking to get involved in this research, what would be some advice that you'd give them? Like, where would they find you, or what would be some classes that they would take that would kind of help them get into this lab setting?
There are lots of options. Most professors, including myself, are open to. If you send an email and want to chat about research, we can set up a meeting to do that. In terms of the classes that are relevant, starting with intro bio, you start learning about cells. So you can only learn more from there. We have a bunch of great cell and physiology courses in the department that are relevant to my research, but realistically, you can learn what you need to learn on the job.
Awesome. It sounds like you kind of just like build up those skills too, like you said. I was never very good at pipetting in my bio labs and classes, but something that you can hone in on and refine, which is really great. It sounds very hands-on.
No one is really good at that stuff the first time. It takes a lot of work to get sort of to be an expert.
Yeah, you've got to like hear the pipette. You've got to be able to speak its language. Each one has its own personality.
Sense the pipette.
Become a pipette whisperer.
Be one with the pipette.
It'll be an extension of your hand.
Yes. Well, is there anything else that you would want to share with a student, maybe like getting involved with research for the first time? Any advice?
Any advice? Try it out. I'm biased. I love it. I'm in a career where I do it. Mm-hmm. But it is, you learn so much in the process, and whether you want to do like a full summer research program or work with a prof for a little bit during the term time, there's usually a lot more options than you think, and just opening that door with an email is, a way to start exploring.
Awesome. Yeah, just reaching out, making that initial connection and kind of seeing where to go from there. I feel like that first step is always the most daunting, but it sounds like
it is. We're not as intimidating as we seem.
That is literally what like every researcher has said. Like every faculty member that's come on has been like, we're not scary, we promise.
I'm glad everyone's heard that a dozen times.
Yeah.
Some of us are more scary than others. There's a range.
Sure.
But, most of us work at a university like StFX because we like doing research with undergraduate students. That's like a huge part of the job, and it's a great part of the job.
Awesome. Well, that's good to know as well, that like StFX does kind of facilitate this unique experience where like there is so much interaction, like one-on-one or two-on or three-on-one, like there's just like small group dynamics that really I think are very different compared to larger universities, which I think is like, I guess makes maybe things a little bit less daunting, which is fantastic. Awesome. Well, thank you so much for chatting with us very briefly, and for staying up a little bit late to get in on some research bingo action. And I hope you enjoy the rest of your evening and take care.
Thank you. I hope you all enjoy your evening as well.
We got the lights. We're gonna be great. Thanks. Bye, Jatita. All right. Ready to go?
Yes.
All right. I think that was our last researcher for the evening.
I think so.
Hell yeah. All right. Well, let's crank out this full card, folks. You've had a chance to rearrange your tiles a few times, your virtual tiles. And let's get the next number out of here.
G60. G60.
Oh my goodness.
The balls they weren't switching positions, so I had to.
Had to mix it up.
Yeah, give them a little
Give them a little stir.
63. 063.
Let us know if you got a bingo.
Please.
Please. I don't know why we did full cards to you folks. So sorry. It's my fault. I did that.
I-30. I-30.
Awesome. Keep cranking them out, Henderson. We got to get a winner soon.
I hope so.
We got to be getting close. I feel it in my bones.
G52. G52.
I mean, like last bingo I ran, whenever I pulled out like the condoms from the bag, somebody called bingo, but I don't have that here today. I didn't think it would be super relevant to bring condoms to this bingo.
Always bring condoms to a bingo.
In fact, I think it's
Oh, a 2 away. Maybe this will be the one that'll bring you to 1 away.
We're losing the plot.
We're losing the plot. We're losing them.
G47. G47.
Oh my goodness. 3 people, 2 away. 1 game of bingo.
One $50 gift card. G49. Imagine playing a card for one $50 big card.
Playing
But $50 is a lot of money.
$50 is not a small amount of money. I mean, actually, I guess it depends on who you ask.
I guess so. But I'm not rich, so.
Yeah, I know. Like
Yeah.
that's a solid amount of money. G49. Did
Right.
you say you called that
Right.
one? Yeah. Oh, do we maybe have a bingo?
We got a bingo.
We got a bingo, folks. Everybody, hold up. We got a bingo. Ooh. Ooh.
I know you see me
Oh my
standing here. Do you want to look good, my dear?
This is beautiful. You got
You
beautiful
look good
scenery.
today.
Okay, go.
B2.
Oh my goodness, there are a lot of numbers. Yes.
B8.
Yes.
B10.
Oh shoot. B.
Yeah, I remember that number.
Yes.
B6.
I don't know that number.
I don't remember that one either. B.
No, I remember pulling it.
Yes.
B5.
Yes.
I24.
Yes.
I16.
Are you like able to search for like certain characters within the note?
I don't think I am.
Oh,
My
geez,
phone
that's a
sucks.
flaw.
Yes.
I28.
Yes.
I19.
Oh my god. Matt, let's just give them bingo.
I'm sorry, yeah. We have
We're
You
just
did it! You did it!
We have to do this. We're like, you did it. You got bingo. I'm not checking a whole bingo card. You won $50.
Congratulations!
Congrats.
Fantastic!
Congratulations. All right.
God.
Let's do one line.
One
Everybody,
line.
clear your cards for the last round. We're going to do simply one line.
Only one
And you're going to win a soda stream
for one line.
for one line. For one line of your time. We should have. Sorry, you only get $50 and not a soda stream, but
Wait, who was the person that won? What's her name?
Gabby Amanda.
good job, Gabby.
Congratulations!
Congrats, Gabby.
You've won.
You won. Okay. One line, folks. Let's make it a fast line. Zoom. Quick.
My body
All right.
lies over the ocean.
Oh my god, Henderson. I am gonna get you.
Violence on camera?
No, off camera.
Oh. B15. B15. That's recorded.
I just spelled bungo instead of bingo, so we're off to a good start.
Bungo!
Somebody got bungo! Oh, sorry, we're looking for bingo. B15. All right.
Bungo, you said bungo? Bungo? B8.
8. One line, folks. Any direction for a soda stream. I would show it to you, but it's locked away upstairs for safekeeping.
Like, so that's to protect. It's just to protect the box mostly.
You know I like to gnaw.
Nah. B12. B12.
What do you got teeth for if you're not gnawing?
That's very true.
Right?
Oh.
Oh. Yeah, you be careful with that
one. Did you watch WandaVision?
Nope. Oh.
B3. B3. That's a lot of B's.
That's a lot of B's.
I hope this article is a B so we can finish extremely quickly.
Zoom.
B10.
Wow.
B10.
Just keep calling B's and we'll be done pretty quickly.
Did anyone win? Did anyone get all those numbers? Did y'all do it? Did y'all do it?
I don't think so yet.
No.
Yeah, we just called 5. That was number 5.
No? Dang it. Okay.
That's okay.
No, it's not.
Soon.
Soon.
Oh, it's only one line in any direction. It's anybody's game.
G58. G58.
Excellent.
Not a B.
Not a B, but it rhymes.
What am I?
It's in the same theme.
It's like phonetically similar. B6. We're back to B. B6.
Bringing it back with the B. It's the B show. It's the B movie.
That was a weird movie.
Weirdest movie ever.
So strange. So strange.
Remember that time no one told Jerry Seinfeld stop that?
Yeah, there was so many opportunities. Jerry Seinfeld could have been like, you know what? This is a little bit weird. Right.
People were involved in that movie to say,
So many.
It was so successful.
It was so successful.
So it's like, well,
That's
I guess
so
it worked.
strange. Yeah. What's next?
B11.
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 There's a lot of B's.
There's a lot of B's. I'm just hoping someone wins.
B11, is that what you just said?
Believe it.
B11.
Being a believer.
I was, yeah.
Oh my god.
Absolutely. Absolutely, I was a
Kind of
believer.
looks like him.
Maybe that's what it was. Don't queer people sometimes seek out partners who look exactly like them?
That's not my experience, but...
No. Well, I see it sometimes.
Yourself?
No, I don't think I look anything like my partner. But like you said that I kind of looked like Justin Bieber, and I was a believer, so I was like, maybe it was some like something deeper inside of my psyche that was like, you look like that person, you like them because you look like them, and I can. Anyway, I'm stop psychoanalyzing myself on bingo.
I was gonna go.
Sorry.
No B8 yet?
No.
Yes,
a B8. Yep. Yeah, there's a B8. B15, B8, B12, B3, B10. Why?
No, that was it. I was just laughing at myself.
Oh, gotcha.
I just had it typed in and it was like, boom.
Okay,
B
what's next? No.
50.
G?
I mean, G50.
G50.
G50. I was gonna say, maybe like model just...
You see what you want, you know? You see. I'm so glad that we talked about Justin Bieber for a little bit. That was excellent. Who knew?
But you know, on the I understand what you mean now when you said people like look for people who look exactly like them.
You know, and like people sometimes start to look like their dogs.
Kind of, yeah.
You know?
Yep.
I don't know. Maybe it was a similar thing.
Maybe, I don't know.
I like to think that my dogs start to look like me.
I am your owner. You look like me.
All of their hair falls out, they start walking out 2 legs. Really strange.
Ew, man. Is that a werewolf? I don't know.
Tiny werewolf.
A tiny werewolf.
You know, we're not gonna go there.
Nope.
G55.
Shut it down.
G55. This is not the space.
No, do not indulge. We got a bingo?
At 9:35, we got a bingo.
Bingo. One line, any direction for a soda stream. Are you kidding me? Did we really just do that fast? Yes.
B3.
Yes.
B12.
Yes.
B10.
Yes.
B11.
Yes.
Thank God.
Bingo!
Who was that?
Wow.
Congratulations, Maya.
Congratulations on your new soda stream, Maya.
Congratulations.
What are you gonna name it? Sound off in the chat.
It
Name
has
your
to start
soda
with B.
stream.
It has
to start with B.
It has to.
Maybe you could call it Jerry. Jerry Seinfeld.
It does not start with B.
From the B movie, though.
No, start with B.
That's not good?
I can't believe she left her husband for a B.
Yeah, that's so weird.
Well, I mean, like, valid, because, like, he was an asshole, but, like...
I guess.
Also, if a bee called B. Barry Benson walked up to you,
what would you do?
what would you do? I don't know.
Walks up to your girl. What would you do?
What would you do?
What do you do? Well, everyone, that marks the end of Research Bingo. Thank you all so much for tuning in.
We ended it with a research question.
We did end it with a research question. What would you do if B. Barry Benson walked up to your girl? We'll leave that one with you. No, I'm not going to end that way. If you didn't win anything tonight, there are more opportunities to win bingo next week at Sex Toy Bingo, run by X Pride. Also, if you love Schitt's Creek as much as I do, there's a trivia night happening tomorrow night at the Inn, streaming live. Henderson and I will also be hosting that. So if you're just here to see our beautiful masked faces, another reason to tune in. You'll have a chance to win one of 3 $15 gift cards at Schitt's Creek Trivia, and it's going to be on Kahoot, so it's going to be a Kahoot. I hate myself. So yeah, tune in. Follow me at GSDSA if you want to know about any more Pride Month related programming. Follow X Pride at X Pride Society if you want to stay in touch with the society and the happenings and goings on with that. Follow at the U Official if you care at all about any programming that's happening on campus.
There's so much.
There is so much. There's
much
always
programming.
things. Yeah, and I think elections are coming up, so keep an eye out for that stuff and apply. You can apply. Visit the U's webpage to apply for elections if you wanna.
And nominate folks who you want.
And nominate the folks that you want who are gonna do good things for this place. More good things for this place. I think that's all. Is that my script? Is it done? I think that was the last
We're
one.
done. The teleprompter's over.
I sweated it all off. No, I'm just kidding. Gross. Okay, I'm gonna
go. Bye.